Hi, sixth graders. Sorry I could not be in class again today. One of my kids is sick again, unfortunately. So I am going to let you know what some of your options for class are today. Some of you might feel comfortable continuing on and going on, while some of you might want to wait until Wednesday until I'm back. Whatever you feel comfortable with, please do. I do not want you to feel like that you don't have any clue what's going on, because I want to be here to help you. So maybe you have a buddy or a friend that can maybe help you understand it too, and that's fine. But I am going to give you some directions here as to what to do. So your options for class are these. You can continue to work on the visual artifacts activity. That activity is the sheet that we haven't gotten to in some course. Some of you, we started it yesterday. It's the one where you have to explain each resource. It has 2 columns. It says resource 1, resource 2, resource 3. That is, I can show you where you can find it on Summit. So if you go to your class on Summit, the History Without Writing, it's under checkpoint 2. And then it's the visual artifacts. Sorry, I gotta go checkpoint 2. It's this visual artifacts right here. If you have a handout, this is what it looks like on Summit. If you have the handout, it looks like this, but it has a bunch of lines in it. Let me find it for you. Like this one. Okay, so we started this yesterday with some of you, and some of us have not started it. If you feel comfortable, go ahead and start this and work on it. I would highly suggest you try to start working on it. And then if you feel like you are comfortable, you can go ahead and then begin working on checkpoint 2. Remember, checkpoint 2 is this: what can visual artifacts tell us about human history? So you would need to use evidence from the most recent articles we've read, the ones on cave paintings. So use those for your checkpoint 2. If you do not feel ready to take your checkpoint, that is fine. You can wait until Wednesday. So if you have time in class and you are not going to take checkpoint 2, you can start working on your focus area, though. How do we study history? If you need a study guide, there are some on my desk, and you can ask the sub for those. She should have them, or he should have them. So please get those if you need that for that focus area. If you are going to start the checkpoint, you can follow this example. So I'm using an example from the physical, our checkpoint 1, but you should use, let me move this a minute. You should use the this kind of format. So what you're going to do is you're going to have a claim and evidence. So the whole point of the checkpoint is argumentative claim. So you need to have a claim, and then you need to have your backup. Remember in class, I asked you for the picture. In the picture, you need to tell me what the picture was saying, and then what your evidence was or your detail was from the picture. That's what you're doing here too. So here's an example. The claim would be: physical artifacts tell us that humans used tools differently in the past than we did. Your evidence is a black sand shell was used to cut corn off the cob. And then right here, I got that from resource number 2. So you would need to put resource like 2 in parentheses like this. So for your checkpoint 2, you can use any of the, you can use the art for art's sake. You can use the boundary markers, and you can use the hunting magic. You can use the what makes humans humans article, resource 2, and you can use the pictures, resource 3. So any of those would tell you or help you back up your claim. So make sure that you're doing that in your checkpoint 2. If you feel ready, you may go ahead and start that after you have the visual artifacts activity done. And if you don't feel comfortable in doing checkpoint 2, that's fine. I will be here Wednesday to help you work through that. So go ahead, you can make that decision on your own. Just make sure you're doing something social studies. So it has to be your visual artifacts activity first, and then it's either your checkpoint or your focus area, your How Do We Study History focus area. Okay, hope you have a great day. Please, please, please let me know if you have any questions. Ask the sub, she can let me know, and so I can help you better tomorrow.